The Predator series in recent years has seen an influx of great new movies like Prey, Predator Killer of Killers, and of course, the brand new Predator Badlands, which is out this weekend in theaters. But what are the best movies in the Predator series? Let's go through all of them, including AVP and AVPR, all of them in the series, and rank them from worst to best. So kicking it off, we're going to start off with what I would consider the worst movie in the Predator franchise, and really the worst movie in the Alien franchise, and that is Alien vs. Predator Requiem from 2007. This movie, it has some good ideas. It tries to separate itself from the AVP movie from 2004, but it doesn't really do it all that well. It's got some characters in it that are less memorable. The movie itself is too dark. And I'm not saying that in a tone kind of way or a horror kind of way. I'm saying that in like a brightness kind of way. They wanted to shoot this movie particularly differently from AVP, where AVP was really light. It was bright. You could see the monsters, and they wanted to change that. So they might have gone a little too far in one direction. You can put this movie on your 4K TV right now, pump up the brightness, and it'll still be too dark. So that's a big point of contention for me with this movie. But outside of that, there's some good gore here. Like, gore hounds out there that love seeing predators and aliens mess people up. It's got the famous Pred Alien from AVP. They all descend on this Colorado town, and it's sort of one of those types of movies where, you know, it's like people trapped in a place and there's all these monsters fighting around them. And that way, with these kind of crossover films, it's good. Where it captures those old school monster crossover movies really well like that. And also, it's pretty creepy. It's pretty horrifying. There's a sequence in like a nursing home that's terrifying and creepy. Not just that nursing homes are creepy in general, but it is. It's a scary movie in certain points. It does jumble up the mythology, though. That is one of the things that I can't forgive this movie for, is that it kind of just jumbles everything up. And at the end of the day, Alien vs. Predator Requiem, all of the movies in the Predator series are good. This one, I think, is the least good and probably the least redeemable out of all of them. Number 8, we have Alien vs. Predator. And for people who were reading comic books in the 90s that saw Alien and saw Predator and went, I want to see those two things go head to head, you got it in this film, but you didn't get it as much as you would have liked. It is a movie that is more focused on the human aspect of it, which I understand. If you watch a Godzilla movie, Godzilla -1, guess what? It's about the humans. Godzilla, it's about the humans. But still, you would still like to see these two duke it out more than they do in this film. The characters are underdeveloped. Lance Henriksen is great here. He's a fantastic addition, but guess what? Lance Henriksen is a fantastic addition to any cast. The PG-13 rating means that there is less gore. That is the one thing here, is that I don't really care if a movie is PG-13 or rated R. I'm not one of those hardline people that's going to go, oh, you need to have R. It takes a good filmmaker to make a movie that should be rated R and make a good PG-13 movie. This movie, it probably still should have been rated R. It would have made still, you know, buckets of cash at the box office, but because it was PG-13, it made it so that there was a whole different audience that could go in and watch the movie. So, I'm torn, because I really like, you know, you see a Predator movie, you want to see people's spines ripped out and the blades cutting arms off, and you want to see alien blood melting people's skin and all of that, but still, there comes a point where you need that kind of gore still, and you can't go below that line. Sana Lathan is great as the heroine in this film. She is fantastic. Of the characters, she has the most development. She is the best one. She's the most badass. She's the one that, you know, lives basically here. And through it all, still, like Freddy vs. Jason, it's not a perfect Friday the 13th movie. It's not a perfect Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Alien vs. Predator is not a perfect Alien movie, and it's not a perfect Predator movie, but it is entertaining nonetheless. The setting is fun. Putting it in Antarctica, it's kind of, you know, the thing like, and it's entertaining. At the very least, it's a 3 out of 5 movie for me, and that's really all you can ask for out of a big budget, blockbuster, team-up movie where you see your two favorite monsters fighting. Number 7, we have Shane Black's The Predator. This one is divisive, and so I'm going to just preface this portion of it by saying that the last two movies, like I said, AVP is a 3 out of 5. Every movie from here on up is a 4 out of 5 or higher for me. I think The Predator is criminally underrated. Not as criminally underrated as some other movies on the list coming up, but I still think that The Predator, it's a Shane Black movie. I love Shane Black. I love Lethal Weapon. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. It adds humor. It might add too much humor for some people. I know I'm not one of those people out there also that, you know, I don't understand what this whole modern movie thing is with not wanting humor in your action movies. Like, we don't get comedies anymore, so we get our comedy from our action movies, and Shane Black is kind of the master of that. Go back and watch his filmography. If you were going and complaining about there being funny scenes in a Predator movie with Shane Black as the director, the movie just might not be for you after all. It has such a great cast. It has Sterling K. Brown. It has Boyd Holbrook. And really the movie kind of feels like it's those two guys going against each other and the Predator is sort of ancillary, which might piss people off. I think it's fine. It does end up feeling like the first Predator movie in that way, where you're seeing this team and this group go up against each other, and then the Predator gets added in. That's... If you're complaining about the plot, you go complain about the plot of the first movie here. I do think that this movie is going to end up being seen as underrated in the future. I think it's going to get reclaimed in a certain way because it just is so Shane Black. Shane Black is such a famous and popular director, and this cast is so fantastic. It's just, it has all the hallmarks of it. Really, it does. And it follows up Predator 2. It's a sequel to Predator 2. There's a character from Predator 1, Gary Busey. His son, Jake Busey, is in this movie as his son. You know, this movie gets a lot of crap. I think it shouldn't. I think it's criminally underrated. Go watch The Predator again if you haven't seen it in a while. It is, I'm waiting for it to get reclaimed, so go see The Predator. I think it's great. Number 6. We have the very first Predator movie that I saw in theaters, and that is Predators from 2010. Another movie, I think this is a hallmark of the entire Predator series. The cast are always fantastic, and the cast in Predators is fantastic. Adrian Brody gets his sort of Jason Bourne moment, like Matt Damon, where we all thought, he's kind of like this dramatic, kind of, you know, not action-y actor, and then you watch him in this movie and you go, oh, hell yeah, he is an action star, which is crazy because he hasn't really done anything in the action genre since this, but boy, he kicks a lot of ass in this movie. The cast here, you watch this movie now and you go like, Walton Goggins is in it, Topher Grace, Danny Trejo. It's just all around. Derek Mears plays one of the Predators. It's just an excellent action movie, and it honors that OG movie. It's basically the people getting dropped onto a similar type of area as that OG movie. It's got Lawrence Fishburne in it. Just an excellent movie all around. The Predators look great in this film. The gore is great. The cast is great. It is a beautifully shot movie. It is just all around amazing. It is... The only thing that I can say about it is that it's paced slightly off, and of course there are some cliches with the characters, but as a critic, if you don't know screenwriting and you don't know that every story has been told has already been told, and you're kind of just moving pieces around and adding personal things into it, and you're saying, oh, well, this movie is kind of cliched. Everything is kind of cliched at this point. Like, we're all knocking off the hero with 1,000 faces for Star Wars and fantasy tales. We're all knocking off the same sci-fi stuff, the same horror stuff. It's just about changing the pieces around. So I don't think that's a real critique, but it is one that I can see a little bit in this movie with the characters being sort of archetypal, sort of stock. Besides that, Predators kicks a whole lot of ass. Number 5, we have Predator Killer of Killers from 2025, the animated anthology Predator film that released on Hulu. And boy, oh boy, did it give us everything we've wanted out of a Predator movie. For so many years, I've seen people, oh, well, you know, I'm just a storytelling genius, and know what would be great is if we had a Predator fight a samurai. Well, now you do. You have a Predator fighting a samurai. Guess what? You have a Predator fighting 2 samurais in this movie. That is awesome. The art style, the animation, everything about it is just beautiful. It throttles the frame rate. It's a technical marvel of an animated film. And then you have all this stuff about the Predator lore. All of that gets added together. It's 3 stories, one in Nordic times, one in feudal Japan, and one in World War II. The only complaint that I had about it was that it does kind of lose the wheels a little bit at the very end, where all of the stories converge together. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it just feels kind of weird where you have this anthology film and then it suddenly connects all of them together. But outside of that, it really expands the lore of the Predators. And it has Michael Biehn. It has Michael Biehn in a Predator movie. Finally, he was in Aliens, he was in Terminator, and now he's in Predator. So you can't go wrong with that. It delivers the action that Predator fans have wanted. This is the movie that we have been screaming from the rooftops for so long, and we finally got it. So if you haven't seen Predator Killer of Killers, because while I was at the Predator Badlands premiere, I was talking to people, and a lot of people were like, yeah, I didn't see Predator Killer of Killers, it's an animated movie, whatever, it's on Hulu. Go watch this movie if you haven't seen it. It is beautiful. It connects the Predator series as a whole. They added a scene at the very end of the credits, so make sure to watch through as the credits roll. I will not spoil it here for you because I don't do that, but go watch the movie on Hulu. It's excellent. Number 4, we have Predator 2. And I was kind of sitting here going, oh man, do I put Predator 2 at 3 or 4 with the movie that's coming after it, after this? And I decided to put it here by a hair. It's literally like counting hairs with how great Predator 2 is, how underrated this film is. It drops the Predator into LA, into a cop movie in LA, basically. Danny Glover is on top of his game here. If you love Danny Glover from the Lethal Weapon movies, you will love him here. Outside of that, it's another excellent cast. It's got Gary Busey, it's got Danny Glover, it's got Bill Paxton. Just all these classic 80s character actors. 90s, it's from 1990, but still, 80s, 90s character actors. You get great action here. There's an action set piece that doesn't even involve the Predator that just kind of blew my mind the first time I watched it in this film. And you expand the lore. This movie expands the Predator lore more than any other movie in the series because it's this first sequel. You had to expand upon it, and you get the honorable aspect of the Yautja, of the Predator, that I think a lot of people forget about. Where people think the Predators are just simple villains, antagonists, where they are not. They are honorable. They don't kill Danny Glover at the end of this movie. He kills one of their boys, and they go, yo dog, like props, like we're not gonna fuck you up because that was awesome. That is, at the heart of it, just why Predator 2 is so awesome, and it's just got mega violence. It is just absolutely insane, gonzo, ridiculous action that I'm surprised more people don't love this movie and outright come out and say it. People hate this movie for whatever reason, and it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of insane to me. Like, I'm waiting for the day that we get like 15 articles from Screen Rant, the different websites online that are going, Predator 2 is the most underrated movie in the franchise, like we did with Halloween 3. Let's reclaim Predator 2. It is underrated. It is awesome. It is amazing. Let's find out for everybody else, if you haven't seen Predator 2, what the hell are you watching this video for? But still, please, it's underrated. Let everyone know. I'm screaming from the rooftops right now about it. Predator 2 is so fantastic. So number 3, like I was saying, is Predator Badlands from 2025. It's out this weekend in theaters, and I loved this movie. I absolutely loved this movie for reasons that it is different enough from the rest of the Predator series, and I know there's going to be a large subsection of you out there that are going to be commenting, oh, well, why is the Predator a good guy? They should always be bad guys. And this movie kind of shows you that they can be good guys. It is the story of somebody who is in Dek, the Predator, the Yautja, whatever, that is going up against his familial hierarchy, his dad. His dad is a gigantic asshole, and he's going up against him, and he's going out to do this impossible hunt. And there's a whole big culture war thing going on about Predator Badlands that is kind of ridiculous to me, that people can't just see that this is an awesome Predator movie for what it is. It is almost Amblin-esque in that way, where there are bits and bobs of humor, there are bits and bobs of emotion, but at the heart of this movie, it is still an ultra-violent Predator movie. Why is it PG-13? Well, I'll give you the answer right here. If you ever remember being a kid and your parent, you had somebody else had a parent that wouldn't let their kids play Call of Duty, but would let their kids play Halo because Halo you're shooting aliens, Call of Duty you're shooting people. That's how the MPAA thinks. If you cut somebody's head off, you're gonna get an R rating. If you cut a robot's head off, you're gonna get a PG-13 rating. If you cut an alien in half, you're gonna get PG-13. Human being, rated R. Or unrated if you're, watching Terrifier or something. But that is why this movie is PG-13. It is just as violent as the rest of the movies in the series, if not more so. Just the creature designs, the score, the music, the performances, just all around awesome. Demetrius Schuster Kolomatangi, the actor that plays Deck, is fantastic. He does not speak a lick of English in the film, and you still get across the emotional impact of his performance. It is one of the best performances of 2025, and I'm not joking when I say that his performance in this movie, without saying a word of English, is so goddamn good. It uses nostalgia, but not so. I loved Alien Romulus, don't get me wrong, but Alien Romulus did use weaponized nostalgia in a bit of a way by saying, yeah, we're making an Alien movie. Let's say we love aliens by using some of the lines in that movie. This movie, it does that, but it does it so in a muted, more sort of, we love these movies, but we're not going to outright take from them. So if you love the other Predator movies, you will love Predator Badlands. It is so good. Don't fall for any of the stupid culture war crap that's going on with this movie on either side of the aisle here. The only side of the aisle that I'm on is that Predator Badlands is an excellent movie, and you should watch it. Number 2, we have Prey, which just goes to show that Dan Trachtenberg has the sauce. He knows what he's doing with the Predator movies. This movie came out on Hulu. It went straight to streaming. I'm very mad that I didn't get to see it in the theater. I was one of the people that was standing up on a stump saying, you need to put this movie out on 4K, and then Disney finally did it, which was great. Prey, it sets the Predator in Native American times. Amber Midthunder is so just badass in this movie, so excellent. The sound design, the beautiful look of the film, the Predator looks great. It's uber violent, just like all the other movies. Everything that you would love about the Predator movies is in Prey, and then some. The cinematography here is so atmospheric. It's just, everything is sort of caked in this fog that adds to the whole film. Just all around, really an excellent Predator movie, an excellent movie in general, a great action movie. Just so many different scenes where your jaw just drops on the floor, and you're just like, oh my God, how do they do this? Like, how is this going like this still? And Prey does it, and then some. Oh, I am so thankful for Prey. Because of Prey, we ended up getting Predator Killer of Killers. We ended up getting Predator Badlands. We're going to end up getting another Predator movie, hopefully, if that one does well. And it's kind of all because of this movie. It's all because of this small Predator movie that is going to show that in movies in general, box office, whatever is whatever. That's something you can't really control. But the budget of the movie you can control. And you can make an excellent action movie like Prey. I don't know what the actual budget cost of Prey was. It had to have been under $100 million. Predator Badlands is a $100 million movie. That's a lot of money. But that is not Marvel money. And it looks beautiful. It looks great. It looks better than a lot of movies that get released today. Prey, same thing. Excellent, beautiful looking movie. And it just goes to show that we don't need to spend as much money on movies as we do. Excellent movie. And then, of course, number 1, if you didn't know, you didn't know, it's the original Predator still. This movie is a action classic, one of the best action movies ever made. It is a parody of action movies for that first half of the movie, and then it turns into this sci-fi monster movie. It is just, the dudes meet their match, basically. That's what it is. It's testosterone. Your testosterone levels will rise watching this movie. All of those cliches that you've ever heard. What am I going to say about Predator that anyone else hasn't already said? Because it is that good. Arnold Schwarzenegger is fantastic. The Predator looks great. The CGI, not the CGI, the effects look great. All of it is fantastic. John McTiernan directs a B movie into an A movie, basically, here. Just all around one of the most fun, bombastic movies you can watch. And it started the whole thing. And we got the Predator with the mouth because of James Cameron. It's just like all of the things that went into Predator that make this movie what it is a miracle, and it's awesome. It's just, that's the one word you can describe Predator with, is that it is awesome. And so it's the top of the list, and it's going to be hard to top that movie. It's going to be impossible to top that movie because it kicked off the whole thing, and it kicked it off so well. The cast is great. The writing is great. The effects, the blood, the gore, the whatever you want. It has freaking Carl Weathers getting his arm cut off. It has Jesse Ventura with a minigun. It's just, all of this movie, the whole movie, it just goes together and coalesces into this big, insane ball of action movie goodness. So that'll do it for this video. What do you think about the Predator series? What is your personal ranking of the Predator movies? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like this video because it really tells YouTube, hey, this person liked this video. Let's push it to other people so other people can enjoy. I love hearing from the people in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Predator movie is. If you saw Predator Badlands, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't like it for, you know, actual reasons, let me know. But that'll do it for this video. And if you like more videos about movies like this, you can check out this playlist right here, and it's got all of my videos about movies that I've ever made.